Washington Post defines eugenics. Hey, I'm Missy Stone with Students for Life, and this is your Pro-Life Gen News. In response to recent attempts to ban abortions intentionally on children with Down syndrome, Washington Post columnist Ruth Marcus wrote an op-ed where she argued women deserve the right to have an abortion because their baby has been prenatally diagnosed with a disability. But she isn't speaking from personal experience. Instead, Marcus went out of her way to make sure the world knew that if she was ever pregnant and prenatal testing determined the baby would be born with Down syndrome, she would have an abortion without hesitation, but grieve the loss and move on. She made sure to include how she understands why pro-lifers are against it. If it's killing a human, of course we would be. But she knows it's not killing a human, therefore our view is invalid, and we are, quote, compelling a woman to give birth to a child whose intellectual capacity will be impaired, whose life choices will be limited, whose health may be compromised. I'm going to be blunt here, that is not the child I wanted. In case anyone is wondering, that is the textbook definition of eugenics. And Marcus even admits that herself, but still insists the Constitution mandates the right to abort children with disabilities. Congresswoman Cathy McMorris Rodgers of Washington State did not take kindly to Marcus's words and responded saying she's struggling to put into words how offensive the Washington Post article is. McMorris Rodgers herself has a son with Down syndrome, and they see potential instead of a list of challenges. Here in the pro-life movement, we don't discriminate based on disability. We know the worth of every human being. And even if a human happens to have Down syndrome, we know they have the same right to life as Ruth Marcus, no matter what her op-ed glorifying eugenics suggests. And that's what caught our eye today. I'm Missy Stone with Students for Life. See you next time.